Hi everyone, I hope you are all doing great. So in today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make this simple shift dress that was requested in the Telegram group. So let's get started. The amount of fabric I'll be working with is 2 yards. I went ahead to fold the fabric into two as shown. The next step is to further fold the fabric into two. So I practically folded the fabric into four. The essence of folding this fabric into four is to cut both the front piece and the back piece at once. The next step is to mark the neck measurements for the back piece. On this point, I'm going to place my tape to mark 3 inches, which is the neck width for the back piece, and the neck depth will be 1.5 inches, which I'm going to connect together in form of the curved neckline. Kindly take note that this neckline is just for the back piece alone. To get the neckline for the front piece, I'll place my tape vertically to mark 16 inches as shown. And the next step is to connect this point to the neck width in form of a V neckline. The next step is to mark the bust points. The bust point is 10 inches, so I placed my tape from the shoulder line vertically to mark 10 inches as shown. So I decided to make use of the bust point since that would be the simplest way I could explain it in case we have similar styles and we'll just keep following the same measurement pattern. On this bust point line, I'll be placing the round bust measurement. The round bust measurement divided by 4 is 8.5 inches. The next step is to double the bust measurement. Since I have 8.5 inches there, I'm also going to mark 8.5 inches from that point. So altogether, I have about 17 inches. And that will be the wideness of the dress in order for you to be able to walk freely. The next step is to extend this line vertically downwards. To get the sleeve length measurement, I'll place my tape on the round bust, which is 17 inches, and add about 1 inch to that, and that will be 18 inches altogether. The next step is to place this tape on the shoulder line to mark 18 inches, after which I'll be using a straight ruler to connect this point vertically downwards to meet the bust point as shown. The next step is to make a little curve at this edge. Alright, the next step is to cut both the body of the front piece and the back piece together. At this stage, I'll be cutting just the neckline for the back piece alone. To cut out the neckline for the front piece, I need to spread out this fold. But before doing that, I'll be notching these particular edges. And the reason is because there is no shoulder joining, and if I don't notch that, I might make a mistake when refolding. Gently fold properly in order to make sure that all the sides are equal. So this is the edge I notched initially, showing a demarcation between the front piece and the back piece. The next step now is to cut out the neckline of the front piece as shown. And when I got to this point, the next thing I did was to take out half an inch away from that point vertically to the bottom. So this will create an opening in the center of the front piece. If you have watched this tutorial to this point, you are good to go. But if it isn't clear, kindly rewatch or drop a message in the comment section. So this fabric print was cut out from another Ankara piece. and I used the entire length of the Ankara, which is 45 inches, and the wideness of the band is actually 5 inches, but after folding into two, you should have 2.5 inches. The next step is to attach both bands together, as one length won't be enough for the entire neckline. So I placed the right side of the fabric as shown and placed the other right side on it to secure this side by half an inch. So after securing both bands together, I folded it back to the right side of the fabric. Tacking the center of the band to the midpoint I notched. So I won't be placing the band on the wrong side of the fabric. Instead, I'll just place it inside so it will be directly on the right side of the fabric. And I'll just keep pinning the band to the opening. So after pinning the band, I took this to the sewing machine to secure the band to the opening by half inch all through. After securing the band, I went ahead to cut out the excess band at the bottom. Now I'll flip the right side of the fabric to the wrong side of the fabric as shown. Both bands are placed on each other equally. I want to secure the center of both bands together. But before doing this, have it in mind that you need to mark the neck opening. Placing my tape from the top of the band where the joining is vertically, I'm going to mark 13 inches, which is going to be the neck opening. From this 13 inches point, I should be connecting it to the bottom of the band. Now I'm just going to mark half inch away from the center at the bottom of the band to connect it to this 13 inches point I marked as shown. The next step is to take this to the sewing machine to sew directly on the line. Alright, this is the neck opening. You can see that I stitched it properly. The next step is to attach a band to the sleeve opening. Alright, I'll flip to the wrong side of the fabric. The wideness of the band I'll be making use of is 4 inches, but after folding together, I had 2 inches. To place the band on the sleeve opening, make sure that there is an excess 1 inch by the side of each end of the sleeve opening. Now I will take this to the sewing machine to attach the band by half an inch. Please take note that this is the wrong side of the fabric because it's going to be a turn-up sleeve. So after I attach this, I turn this to the right side of the fabric. Now to secure the turn up, I'll take this to the sewing machine to stitch the edges with a straight stitch. I'll do the same for the other sleeve opening. The turn up has been secured on both sleeves. Now I'll fold the fabric into two equally. To secure the sides of the fabric by 1 inch. The next step is to make a little notch on this curved side of the armhole. I'll also do the same for the other side in order to prevent it from squeezing. Now I'm going to turn the dress to the right side of the fabric as shown. The final step is to secure the hem of the dress by folding it in 1 inch and further folding it in by 1 inch as shown. This is the final outcome of the dress. I hope this tutorial was helpful. You should give it a try, and if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe, share and like my videos.